We're the Youth has impacted my life by reminding me that queer youth exist all over the country. And there's a really huge difference between seeing numbers and seeing something that someone can relate to, a real story, a real human. And it's important for queer youth to tell their stories so the world knows that we were here and this is how we live our lives.
Hi, Internet. You've been good to us.
I'm Laurel Golio, a photographer.
And I'm Diana Scholl, a journalist.
2 years ago, we combined forces and founded We Are the Youth, a photojournalism project that shares the stories of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender youth in the United States.
Since then, we've photographed and interviewed more than 50 young people who have shared their individual stories with us.
Because of you, Internet, these stories have been seen by tens of thousands of people on our website, in museums, and in art galleries.
Because of you, Internet, youth everywhere can read these stories and see these photographs and know they're not alone.
It's always been really important to us that We Are the Youth represents a cross-section of the United States.
This requires us to travel across the country, and it requires us to raise money.
Every day we have to say no to youth that want us to come to their communities.
We want to stop saying no and start saying yes.
This is where you come in.
In 2010, through individual donors, we raised money to go to Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. This allowed us to photograph and interview 15 young people.
Since then, we've been focusing on youth in the New York tri-state area where we live, but this fall we'd really like to travel to the Midwest. We'd like to go from Nebraska to Minnesota to photograph young people and share stories that haven't been told.
The more money we raise, the more youth we can meet, stories we can share, and people we can impact.
Every dollar really does make a difference. We're counting on you, Internet.